there, welcome back to IT Genius Cyber once again, another tutorial, and thanks for all the subscriptions you have really given us, and thanks for all the watch hours you really give us to our channels and videos. Yeah, for all those who have not subscribed yet to our channel, please just go to your YouTube and search for IT Genius Cyber and hit the subscription button plus the bell icon as well. Yeah, in this tutorial today we are going to test our brains. Yeah, we're going to go in a bit of mathematics. I know some of you really hate mathematics as a subject, and being a reason that it's not really an optional subject in most of the countries, but that's not the point. So in this lockdown, in this COVID-19 situation where people are really staying home and they're really staying away from spreading, or they are staying home to prevent the spread of coronavirus and everything, and it's really a challenge to most of the students who have been out there on schools, and they are really not having a moment of exercising themselves in kind of most of the subjects. So today we're going to look at an easier way how to really do with mathematics. Yeah, in case you're now at home and you really have access to internet, you have access to internet, but you're having complications in mathematics, and there is no teacher near you, or there is no an expert or someone to tutor you out there and to give you more information about mathematics and maybe to take you through some simple questions. So today we're going to make it more easier. Only what you need to have is to have an application called Maple Calculator. So you just have to go to Play Store, and I already searched it here. So Play Store, you search for Maple, just like that. Then you'll have Maple Calculator, then tap on it and install. So mine, I've already installed it, so I don't need to install again. So after that, in case you have it installed, then that's the first thing to go. And in case it really requires you to have an update, so it to really require you to go to Play Store and update the application in case you already have it. Alright, so when I open up the Maple Calculator, it comes like that, and here is where you type your everything. Is where you type your everything, and you always have an answer for that calculated field. Maybe, for instance, type 2 plus 4. Then I'll go to this. So I'll have, sorry, it was 2 plus 8. I'll have 10 as their evaluated value. Yeah, so that is correct. Fine. So this is more like a calculator, but again, it's more in terms of some stuff you're really going to see out there. So maybe you have a complex let me say things to do with square roots, or with functions, or with summations. You can calculate each and everything you really want. Yeah, but the main point of this application, or the main interest I have in it, is that you can scan each and every written formula or written question of mathematics, and you can scan it and it gives you a direct answer. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Maybe you have opened up your application just like this, and here where you see this pencil, that means you're going to write, and this is the text field where you're going to write, and here down you always have your answers. Okay, so where they're telling you that touch to see all results, so all results will all be here. You understand? So this first icon is for it's for a camera icon, where it requires you to scan your specific value, or your specific thing you're going to solve. For instance, if I tap there, it's going to go directly to your camera, and if it's requiring you to accept the access to your camera, then you have to allow it. Okay, so anyway, I'm sorry for that background interference. It's shouty a bit. All right, let me say, for example, adding maybe to say 3 plus 4. Maybe that's the value. What? Sorry, that's the question that I'm having, and I'm really required to get an answer for it. So here I'll put under the frame just like this. Then I tap there, so it will scan, and it told me that 3 plus 4 is 7. So something like that. In case we're having algebra, or we're having some things that require formulas, let me say, give you another example. Maybe I'm going to say 3m plus 3 should give me a 9. Okay, so let me try to scan that. There's a difference here. There is work, and here there is work. So they're telling you that frame your math, try to avoid text. So I can either adjust this field so that my question is within that text area. I scan. So it brings out here that 3m plus 3 should give me 9. What's the value of m? So here it already plots for you the graph, and as we see here, we can see that the value of m is 2, where these two axes coincide. And if we go here, we have plain plot. I don't need that, but we have value of m here. So I have solution is m equals to 2, something like that. But if we are to go back to our formula, sorry, to our question, this in normal calculations, it's 3m equals to 9. If I take 3 this side, then I have 3m should give me what? A 6. Then if I divide by 3, I also here divide by 3, my m will be 6 divided by 3, which is a 2. So something like that. So it always gives you a correct answer. If I'm to go back, okay, so now let's try to scan for a larger example. Let me try to get one big example here, and still we shall have to scan that example, and we get to know the correct answering. So in case it scans wrongly and you need to edit it, so you come here and tap there, and you edit here, maybe put 12, put tick, it will still give you another. So in case your handwriting is quite wrong, then you have to edit what it has scanned already, and you put in a different value. All right, so let's try out something different again. Okay, so I'm having solve for x and y, and I'm having 2 power x plus 4 power y, it should give me a 12, and 3 into 2 power x brackets, then minus 2 into 2 into 2 power y should give me a 16. So there I'm looking for value of x and y. We're going to try to scan this using the Maple calculator, and we shall still try to calculate for the true value using the normal mathematics formula. So if I try to scan this, just like that. Okay, so I think that is the question. 2 to power x plus 4 power y should be 12, and 3 into 2 power x minus 2 into 2 to power 2y should give me a 16. Yeah, if I need to edit it, if it has scanned wrongly, then I have to tap here and edit, but it has scanned correctly. And here it's already giving me the values for x and y already. Okay, so when you come here, this is the graph plot, and this is the solve system. So they're telling me that the solutions are x equals to 3 and y equals to 1. x equals to 3 and y equals to 1. Are we correct or we are wrong? So the main point here is we have to still go through the detailed methods for solving for x and y, and we try to see whether it's really correct. If we find ourselves correct using the correct procedures, then we are still correct. Otherwise, we shall be wrong, or the application has to be wrong. Yeah. So in another video, in the next tutorial, in another video caption, I'm going to show you how to calculate for x and y using the normal basics of mathematics. And if we find our answer corresponding with the values for x and y, then that means we are really correct. And that will be the easiest way to really solve mathematics in this lockdown. Okay, all right, in this view, let us try to find out the value of x and y in a normal procedure for mathematics or pure mathematics, and maybe following the correct procedures manually. Okay, and okay, let me try to rename this to my equation 1, and put this as my equation 2. Yeah, let me use Roman numerals. Okay, so I think this is more of indices, so I'll try to factorize in terms of base 2. Yeah, so from equation 1, I'll say 2 to power x plus, if I factorize 4, it will be 2 to power 2, then brackets of power y, then it will give me 12. I don't know whether you're seeing clearly quite enough. Then this is still equation 1, it has not changed yet. Then equation 2, I'll have 3 into 2 power x minus 2 into 2 into power 2y. This should give me a 16. This is still equation 2. Okay, so here I have quite similar values, but this I need to rectify this still. So I'll have 2 to power x plus 2. Then I'll put the 2 outside. Still, it multiplies the power. So I'll have 2 into power 2y. Okay, just like that. Power 2y should give me a 12. Just like that. Then this will be 3 into 2 to power x minus a 2 outside into 2 into 2 power 2y. This should give me a 16. So it actually depends on what you want. You can either still leave the 2 inside, or you can put it outside. So it depends the power you're going to use, or it depends on which easiest formula you're going to use. All right, so besides that, this is still my equation 1, and this is still my equation 2, just like that. All right, so I'm seeing now something similar of 2 to power x, 2 to power x. I'm seeing 2 into 2 power y, 2 into 2 power y. So here I'm going to say, let me try to let 2 to power x equal to m, and 2 to power 2y, 2 to power 2y equal to n. Okay, just like that. So from equation 1, I'll replace 2 to power x with m, then I'll replace 2 to power 2y with n. So I'll have m this plus n this should give me a 12, and this is my equation 3, just like that. So after that, then from equation 2, I'll have 3m. I don't know whether you're seeing the m is here, minus 2 into n. Okay, n is replacing 2 to power 2y, which is this. It should give me a 16, and this is my equation 4, just like that. Okay, so here this is a simultaneous equation, so it depends actually what formula you're going to use. You can either use elimination method, you can either use which matrix method, or you can use substitution method. I think let us go with substitution method. Yeah, it's quite more simpler. So I'll try using substitution. Using the substitution method, I'm going to say from equation 3, I'll say m plus n should give me a 12. So this is if I'm interested in the m, I'll put n this side, and I'll have m will give me 12 minus n, right? Just like that. So m equals to 12 minus n. So I'll name this as my equation 5, just like that. So substituting, so here I'll say substituting equation 5 into equation 4, because we are using substitution method. So I'm going to substitute this into this, where I'm saying equation 4. So equation 4 is 3m minus 2n should give me a 16, where m is 12 minus n. So I'll put 3 into 12 minus n, then minus 2n should give me a 16, something like that. So this is I'm going to multiply 3 into this bracket, then I'll have 3 into 12, that is 36, I think, minus 3n minus 2n. This should give me a 16. Sorry if my handwriting is quite poor, but I think it's quite clear. So here I'll still have 36 minus 5n, because minus 3n minus 2n, you get 5n. Then this should give me a 16. Then here I'll have okay, yeah, here I'll have negative 5n should give me 16 minus 36, right? So negative 5n will give me negative 20. Yeah, give me negative 20. So here I'll have divided by negative 5, divided by negative 5. Then n I'll have as independent 4. Just like that. All right. So I'm having n. I'm having n equals to 4. All right. Where from equation 4 we had m. We had m equals to 12 minus n, so I can still get m. All right. So I can still get m, where m. So here where m equals to 12 minus n, okay, and where from I had 2 into part y equals to n. So this will help me find the value for y, and this will help me find the value for m. Okay. So for m equals to 12 minus n, 12 minus n, m will be 12 minus 4. 12 minus 4. So here I'll have m will give me 8. So values of n and m, I'll have n equals to 4 and m equals to 8. But To remember, we had let 2x equals to m and 2 into power 2y equals to n. So I'll call for 2x equals to m, but m is 8, so I'll have 2 power x equals to 8. I'll try to factorize 8. If you try to factorize 8, you'll have 2 power x should give me 2 power 3. Yeah, so same basis. I'll try to relate the powers, and I'll have x equals to 3. So this is the value of x. So I can either put in my x here, all my x here, then I get the value for y, or I can still use for n, where I was having 2 to power 2y, so I'll call out for that from 2 into 2y to give me n, where n is I got n as 4. Okay, so I'll have 2 into power 2y. This should give me n, which is 4. This is 2 to power 2y should give me a 4, which is 2 to power 2y equals to 2 power 2, just like that. So same basis, I equate the powers. So I'll have 2 to y equals to 2. Then I divide this by 2. Then I have y equals to 1. So that means values of x and y correspondingly x we got as 3, and our y should give me a 1, just like that. So according to what our application gave us, that means our answers should be correct. If the app gives you a different answer, that means you really made a mistake somewhere when you're trying to find out the values of x and y manually. So the app will always give you a correct value, and when you try out to do your different methods manually, then you should always get the correct answer. Yes.